around to finally watching this. So we are going to be going ahead today doing the replays here for Trobo Team League in 4. Just having a look at the group stages here. So we've actually got a nice full set of matches today, with the only walkover being our first match here between Star Venom and Annihilation. Which unfortunately Star Venom and the match, so that over in of Lost in Translation. But we'll go ahead here and rest these matches. Well, we'll get started with the first one here. Old version of StarCraft. Laugh around with that again. Okay, spawning in the top left-hand corner here with red drones, representing Lost in Translation, Kenpachi. And in the bottom right-hand corner, Psionic Aftermath. With the purple drones, it's Chips. Another ZVZ here. We had quite a few of these last week. It seems to be they're becoming quite a popular race at the moment, in general, for StarCraft 2. A lot of people seem to gravitate them as the master race. Yeah. Both players sending out the early drone here for the quick hatch. Not going to see much aggression out of these two players here. Overlords, they're already out on their way to get what they can on the other side of the map here. Looking like both players are going to go for that very standard hatch gas pull. The nearly spot on the mirror image here. The timings are just slightly ahead with that gas, but eye on spot on. Okay, so much to see here just in this first part. Should have too much going on here just yet. Do now see very standard fallings on the way here. Alien Nest does go down here for Kenpachi, who's also opted to go for the quicker double queen. Because on the other side of the map we do see Speed, Way and Maulings hitting that production tab there. His own Alien Nest. So Chib's looking like he wants to go here on the aggression. Kenpachi going for more of a defensive, safer playstyle here. Getting out those quicker banelings. You know, the quicker extra queen, we can get that creep spread, get that extra lava, be here in a much better defensive position. Third queen on the way here now. Bailing Nest has now finished up on the other side of the map. We do see things haven't quite pushed out just yet. Just trying to push back that Overlord so that the Linus can sneak round without being actually seen. I think Kenpachi is probably aware what's going on, just by the fact of that queen actually coming out to poke away at the Overlord there, try and cover that advance. We do see 3 banelings already morphed in here on the low ground. Try and hold this off, and going to wall off at the front here as well, just to help a little bit more with that defence. Chips here just building lots and lots of things. No more drones here on the production tab for our purple Zerg player. He wants to do this right here, right now. Bailing's more actually here on the left. And it's 35 lings against 9, so this is very tough Kenpachi to hold unless he gets something behind this to help. Purple does should to move in. See that down? Oh, and very nice bailing hits there from the Purple Protoss, taking out all of those defensive units for Kenpachi. And here comes the Ling Swarm. They get down one of those queens. Second queen goes down just here right away. The drones do get pulled off the line. Yeah, Kenpachi chucks all of those lings on the production line, but I think it's just a little bit too late here as Chiv's already fighting here in the mineral line, taking down a whole bunch of these drones. Yeah, entire mineral line has been completely decimated there, and there is no way Kenpachi can come back from this now. Should expect GG here any moment from Red Zerg. Still desperately trying to hold on here. 8 lings on the production tab, but again, there's so many units here, there's absolutely nothing he's able to do. GG is called, and match goes to Chips. Very well played there. There's going to be a little bit of game hopping here, just because of the patch that came this week. Again. We'll get on in the second game shortly. Gift. Couple. Very nice. Wonderful. Okay, so next match here will be between Buffalo and this match actually current patch, so jump in and out. Both of these players sporting the Bob Ross Zealot there. Get this underway. So in the top left hand corner here, sporting the blue robes, Psionic Aftermath. It's Warbuffle. And in the bottom right hand corner, lost in translation, the orange drones, it's Potato. Nice early probe coming out here from Potato. Looks like he might want to go and do a bit of shenanigans, but not a forge, actually a gateway that comes out here. These two probes will meet as he starts heading up. Buffalo is probably wondering why this scout is so, but nothing actually too ridiculous on the other side here, so not going to go for any particular aggression or anything like that. And in a way, that extra little bit of time, mining time that he's lost by sending that probe, so does obviously give a very slight edge to what. Not a huge amount. You can see he is slightly ahead here in the middle. So, oh, very nice there with the gas block on the other side of the map. That will significantly slow down Potatoes. Potato here opting to go for the quick Nexus. Yeah, not something you see very often in the meta here. It's kind of quick expand style from Protoss, particularly in PvP. You tend to see a lot more safe play, double gateway into Cybercore. Potato here really trying to offset that economic loss by chucking down that very quick next. I don't know if War Buffalo will actually be aware of this. War Buffalo has seen the next. He does know that he's just up to that standard style of play here. Double gateway, cybercore, double gas, and we now see the Robo coming down as the heck of choice here for War Buffalo. Just one little Purifier Zealot getting to work here to take down this annoying little gas block here. Probe sitting up on the top right hand side. So for what he's planning to do with this, make its way back here. Now the probe just sitting there. For War Buffalo, having a quick look at that there, and he's going to poke away with the probe up, right up. Expect going to proxy something up there. Sure what, we do see Robo Gateway coming down here. Or Potato, who finally does get down the refinery there, the assimilator. But we'll see what these players decide to do. The Warp Prism on the way here now for War Buffalo. War Buffalo hasn't let it expand just yet, although this probe's sitting on the low ground very shortly. He knows obviously that the opponent has expanded, so it won't be any particular aggression. He should be able to quite safely, and there's known that he's got a fair amount of lead. Nearly double the income here actually for War Buffalo, because mining simply just hasn't started yet on that second. These are depths causing a bit of merry hell here. Probes to be shading to the main once again. Yeah, and they will get themselves a couple more of these probes here before they do indeed go down. We'll shade out of here once again. Back up on the other side of the map, War Buffalo just out of here now. Another gateway on the way as well. Warp Core will finish up here shortly, and I expect we'll see probably when we get a couple of immortals that will see that move out across the map. Aggression Adepts who finish their shade once again here into the mineral line. 14 probes down here so far for the orange Protoss player, but this will finally be the end of the Adepts. Definitely worthwhile. 17 probes. Nice little trade there, only one. A lot of economic damage there, very good value on those early Adepts, which, you know, something you always expect those early Adepts to do if they're microed very well. This Warp Prism going to move out across the map now. Got an Immortal and 2 Stalkers in here. More gateways coming up behind this, obviously, to support that warp in. Gateway will be coming down here shortly. Yeah, the Observer does see that Warp Prism, so Potato does know what is going on here, and he does already have an event, so War Buffalo is going to pull back with it and not commit to any aggression here right away. Potato just trying to cover his worker loss here. But Warp Prism does make its way up into the back of the main base. We'll drop these units off right here, and that Stalker will come greet them, and night, Stalker. The unit's going to start getting to work here on these production facilities. Potato does bring his army up here to defend, and yeah, getting a lot of work done actually here. The Gardener's Shield from that sentry really helping to hold this off, but a nice little bit of micro here for War Buffalo, just getting that Immortal out of there, and very nice pick up there just in time to stop this Immortal. You'll probably rotate that back round base. Probe just sitting here on the bottom of the base here where War Buffalo has now started to saturate. Depths come out here, but Potato are going to be very well aware of what's going on with that Observer just sat there. That must have just walked back across the map. Okay, couple of sentries. And we do see more and more. Another robot on the way here as well. On the other side of the map, we do see the forge go down and charge on the way here. So we're going to be getting some zealot play to support these robo units. War buffalo throwing straight down this dark shrines. Possibly going to be used to get some archons, although the lack of detection that we do have around here at the moment, CTs could seriously get some work done, and with the amount of harass that War Buffalo has been doing, I suspect that might very well be the case. Under there with one of my former WBO players. Blink on the way here now for War Buffle. Potato, both players actually have decided to expand here, so I got a little bit distracted. Match my one attack on the way here now for Potato as well. So neither player commit to any sort of massive aggression or that. No big plays here at the moment. No really big engagements. So we'll see what's here. But this warp prism will come in and drop a few of these charging zealots. We'll get to work here on the middle line of War Buffalo. Nice bit of economic there. We do see what 10 more probes going down. Not bad, although on this main base is already slightly mined off. Zealots once again do drop into the line of the natural hit. Will get cleaned up by War. What he wants to do here with this rotate back this. This harass has now finished. Templar Archives on the way here for Potato. War Buff will now drop in 2 DTs into the main mineral line. Something that we expect when we saw that Dark Shrine go down, and these are going to get a lot of damage done until this observer does finally turn, I suppose. What is going on here? So, a little bit of extra economic. I don't know exactly what went on without Game Heart, but see that there are some probes do fall there. So, War Buffle now not really producing much in the way of an army, just really getting into building his economy up once again, trying to recover some of these he'd lose and economy back to where it was. He does still have the economy, however. So yeah, not too much damage lost in that harass there. Both players have a nice sizable army. Either side, but Psionic Storm does come down here now. 4 Potato starting up on okay. See what this forge way here, so yeah, a little bit of an upgrade deficit for War Buffle here. Potato obviously having that +1 ready, and now we do see those Archons coming out. Taken down most immediate stalker, so very well played. +1 armor coming out of here now for Potato, and War Buffle does decide to warp in 2 of his own. Going for this very nice play for a multiple Argon. I like this a lot. So he's gone for the hallucination of the Colossus here. Try and he's trying to force a Stargate reaction out of his opponent here. See if Potato does react to it. to Colossus, very very good against the ground. Not so much against Phoenix, and doesn't look like Potato is going to take the bait here. It's probably something that just continuing with standard army composition on. We do now see Robotic Spade go down. Perhaps he does want to go into Colossus behind it. I'm not sure. Charge on the way here now for the blue player as well, alongside +1 attack. And another forge coming out here, so we will see these double upgrades very shortly, trying to catch up that deficit that is currently lost to Potato. Nice little armies here. Full Buffalo sitting in 2 army. Potato on 70. Again, neither player really wanting to push with their whole army and take these big engages. Both just expanding, really trying to build up into that macro style of play and push towards that late game. Phoenix here, just getting that little scout off. He's really confirming what he already knows, not getting too much. Last one attack coming up on fence. Level up that upgrade lead. Yeah. The Thermal Lance upgrade right here now for the Colossus. So we are actually going to see that Colossus play coming up behind this now. Colossus, interesting. It's not something I see a great deal in PvP. We'll see how it plays out. Plus both players here now, and Plato going for the double forge increase. So it looks like he's going to go for the triple upgrades here with his ground army. You're not to get the shields as well, I guess. A few more areas on the way here. Plato looking like he's about to move out with this army and see what he can for base. Well on the way here now. Potato War Buffle still sitting on 3, but as I say that, he does throw down his own 4th expansion there as well, and +2 defense on the way here. War Buffle. In a very short period of time here, it is actually going to take the upgrade lead. The Psionic Phoenix is just going to poke in here and see, find out. He will possibly know that there's Colossus here, or he might suspect that these are hallucinations again. Not sure how he's going to react. They have a very nicely sitting on it, just checking if anything from War Buffle, but Potato dropping these zealots into this expansion here just to try and deny this. War Buffle is going to react here with his own zealots. Should be able to hold this off, although he may get the cancel on exit. Yeah, he does manage to deny this this expansion here just for a little while longer. Plato got the lead here with this additional base, warping more and more of these zealots and high templar back here. So I'm going to be going for this very heavy style of zealot and portal archon play. Blink now coming out here now is now underway for War. More and more of these Colossus are going to start streaming out very shortly. War Buffle, who wants to get back to expanding here very shortly. The main is more or less mined out. All that gas now comes from one of those simulators as well. War Buffalo just decides right here, right now, he is going to move out with this army directly under that observer, so Potato knows exactly what's going on. Gauge. Prism is going to drop some reinforcements left side of the map here. Expansion will try and go down again, but once again, I suspect this will probably be denied. And in fact, doesn't manage to get the cancel there. It's just outright destroyed here by Protoss. Plato got a very firm economic lead in that extra break, mining down at the front. Both players' mains obviously very much out all right. Potato making much more use of those last few minutes here, and double Stargate and the fleet beacon. There must be a third Stargate. So Potato is now going to try and transition into that Stargate play and counter these Colossus. And our first real engage here in just a moment. And neither player committing just. Probably gonna. The army actually does recall up here. Third base. Okay, so Zealots now going to work in the natural here of Warbuff will really take a lot of these pros, really hampering even more the that economy that he does have there. Plato, masses and massive of economy and just flooding minerals left, right and centre, but he is more out here. Should expect him really to move out here any moment now. So many minerals, rebuild that army very, very quickly. Whereas Warbuffle, if he does lose what he's got here, not really much of a bank behind this to make this back. So Potato needs to be a bit decisive here before Warbuffle really get his economy back on track and put this army boost here. Potato's army does start to move out here now across the west side. Looks like he's just popped. Really know what either of these. Either player really throughout this entire game, in fact, Potato just throwing down another base. Looks like he is finally going to move out with this army here. Warbuffle now is maxed out on the other side as well, so Potato may have missed his opportunity here, but to really take this back, he does wait for +3 to finish up, perhaps. Has finished now. Had that shield, additional shield. Don't really know why I'm waiting. Do. He's already maxed out. He can't build any more units. He's thrown down that Nexus, but okay. So Warbuff is going to take the initiative. Going to start pushing up towards this. Here we go. Here comes that engagement, and Potato fairly even battle here at the moment. The Guardian Shields do grow up, which will help hold off a lot of this damage. The storm's coming down as well to really thin out that front line, but these Colossus getting a hell of a lot of work done here, and it looks like they might just about manage to hold this all off. Very, very close engagement here. 7 kills on that hero class. Warbuffle does manage to hold this off. Potato now going to looks like it's going to push all of this supply back into carriers. So I opt to go into that Skytoss build away from where they were Zealots underneath as well to help tank. Warbuffle actually don't carry so only one on the production tab at them. As we know, Warbuffle's economy is very, very far behind that of Potato. The Potato may just squeeze this out with his economy here. All of these Archons warping in here now. Finished up, more carriers on the way, and Potato is just going to move out with this army. See what. Nope. Max out, I guess. Again, I think big thing here with these two players, not very decisive play from either side. Warbuff were getting that very nice harass early on, but again, neither player really wanted to commit to this engagement. It's kind of happening because they happen. Uh, yeah. See what Okay, so Warbuffle does move up into this fifth base of Potato, but Potato more than well equipped to hold this off. Nice little bit of micro there with the War Prism just pulling back that Colossus, although like it may get caught here now. Yeah, that War Prism just not quite managed off. Potato's army now here pushing forward into the fourth base of Warbuffle. Warbuffle just does not have enough units here to defend this. So it looks like we're going to have a GG here very shortly. From Warbuffle, Potato closes out this match very comfortably with Dark Archons and Carriers. Warbuffle is going to hang on here just for a couple of moments with these Starkers, but there we go. We do indeed see the GG. That match does now go in favour of Lost in Translation. Be right back in just 2 moments. Right, so I'm going to get underway here with match number 4. All between xCloud and Wanted on Blackpink LE. So, spawning in the top right hand corner here for Psionic Aftermath. I suppose they're meant to be red, but they look slightly purple. These, it's Psionic Aftermath's Daunted. And in the bottom left hand corner, also sporting the SCVs, but this time in blue, Lost in Translation's xCloud. Another mirror matchup here as we come into this third match. ZVZ, we had the PvP, now we've got the PvT. Looks like we're going to find out right here, right now, which of these clans has the best mirror matchup players. Very similar openings on both sides. Second refinery on the way here. single refinery on the other side for Daunted. So possibly X-Cloud for this extra gas for this into so early in the game. SCVs are going to move out side of the map now to scout. Daunted taking that little side path there so you don't see him move very early. That is through these shenanigans and that. Factory on the way here for Daunted. Factory on the way on the other side of the map as well for X-Cloud. Very standard second refinery out here. So I'm not a huge expert on TV. I'll be honest. So we'll just watch what happens. Reaper out here now already for X-Cloud and do manage to successfully lock in that SCV. Get the kill there. 2 SCVs moving out up here. Expect we're going to see some sort of proxy. Maybe proxy Rax Reaper. Proxy Starport coming down here for X-Cloud on the top side of the map. Daunted with his own Starport here well on the way at the moment. Cyclone's coming out here now from this refinery with some Marines to support. They're going to go for that kind of anti-air hybrid type ground army here. Bunker. Very weird play from X-Cloud on the other side of the map here. So that forward bunker obviously there to try and deny scout coming up and checking for that natural. While in the meantime on the top side here we do see this double starport proxy, which I suppose is going to go into Banshees. But just a standard 1-1-1 here for Daunted, and he doesn't really have any idea of any kind of shenanigans going on at the moment. Dropships coming out, so we're going to see that kind of Marine Cyclone dropship style of early game. X-Cloud really doing something very, very odd. Double Tech Lab coming down here now, Cloak on the way, so we are going to be seeing this very early rush of Banshees. Something which was very common in Wings of Liberty, PvT matches with the Terran. See a lot of in fire maybe. So first couple of Banshees do come out here. Cloak will be finishing up here very shortly. Viking coming out here. Wanted. I don't think it's that he suspects any engineering bay here just yet. We don't see file turrets there, and these Banshees are going to come in now, start poking away at this economy. So we'll see what Daunted does here. Marines get pulled back, try and hold this off, but we do see 9 SCVs down here already. The Viking has come out, will start to fight back, but there Cloak does finish up, and scan does come down. So it does manage to pick up one of those Banshees there straight away. The Vikings arriving a little bit late to help defend this. Second scan does come down here now as well, but that Viking will fall. The Banshee as well from the fairly even spread here. I'm not sure when X-Cloud lock drop on the other side of the map. My bad. Two. So a couple more Banshees are going to poke in here on the side as well, but that missile turret is very firmly up here now. So on main. Banshees are going to come around and just start poking at these few units that are marked down here. The scan will go off and back and actually managed to catch one of those Banshees. Well played. See what Aircloud's going to do behind this. That early harass not really doing him too well. The SCV drop fairly even there. Managed to pick up a fair few Marines, but not a lot else in comparison to last. Very interesting to see how they transition out of this here now. Daunted having the far superior economy, nearly getting triple minerals of his opponent. Also command does get lifted up here and high ground. This season it's just going to keep pushing, but I do see that other one. Now siege tank away from here, but one siege tank not shit moving across a couple of cyclones. So Daunted does manage to now find this proxy here. Yeah, it is going to manage to clean up these two starports and stop any further production coming out here from xCloud as he looks to turn this game around. Again, Daunted's economy very far ahead of xCloud, still nearly triple. Expanded here still. Really having a lot of SCVs, he must have lost some more while I wasn't paying attention. Apologies for that, I've been a bit distracted. A bit distracted as such. Okay, so That's going to move out here once again. Okay, so we are going to see a all in move here now from Xcode. Wanted very nice scan there. Can see exactly what's going on. Knows what all the stuff is about across the map, and I think he's got plenty here to defend this. He's got the army lead, 52 to 33. Looks like Exile's just gonna really give up on. He hasn't got down what he wanted to do with those proxy stuff. What's there? So he's just gonna push in and really hope for the best, I guess. I think Daunted is gonna clean this up without any problem at all, and we do indeed see GG from xCloud. So very well played there from both players. xCloud going for that proxy there, but unfortunately not managing to quite get the damage done. So we're going to now into match number 5. So currently 2-2. Two teams, Volticus against Solo here coming up now for match number 5. So in the top left hand corner here on Neon Violet Square, sporting the red probes, it's Solo. And in the bottom right hand corner, green SCVs here on our first non-mirror matchup. Psionic Aftermath, Volticus. I'm gonna see more of a countery style play here now between these two players. Nice to see. Nice to see. Not a mirror matchup for a change. Nothing much in the way of a deep moment. Very standard from both players. I guess Volticus is just going to fill this gap with a reactor. So hard to tell. Is that too close? I'm not sure. I don't play Terran. Nice early pro scout coming out here now from Solo. Volticus is just going to so he's going to expand onto that low ground there. Solo does obviously pop a probe, sees that there's nothing crazy going on the other side of the map here. He's throwing down his expansion as well. Yeah, very standard openings here. Gate, core, Nexus on the way now. Volticus expecting to expand here at the fairly usual time. Second barracks on the way behind here. No factory just yet, so we're going to be probably see a commitment to that bio style of play here. Reaper here just scouting for a start, and probe is going to come down here side, and I think Volticus just about see that as he pulled the Reaper back there. Probe does go down. Solo not reacting to the aggression from I suppose he Robo on the way here for Solo now. See that factory coming out from Volticus as well. Tech Lab got reactor. Got the Marines out on that. Just going to start saturating this second CC here now. Widowmine actually coming out from this factory. Not a lot going on here. Players just continuing to tech up. Yeah, trying to get into. expensive shield batteries here at the front. Solo. Early aggression. This is a quite easy map actually to defend for Protoss in the PvT. Obviously no ramps at all up into the main base, so whatever comes across the ground has to come in this front door. The only obviously potential problem could be drops coming in around the backside, but we did see this observer moving out here along the right side, possibly for exactly that purpose, just to spot any drops coming in. So yeah, nice positioning here from Solo. Yeah, third Nexus has gone down here already, and Volticus will see about this almost immediately as the Reaper comes in and just starts right out. And a few observers coming out here for Solo, so it looks like he's going to go for that kind of Zerg style, just throwing out lots and lots of observers onto the map, Overlord style observers. Go up and check for that third command center, which has now gone down here for this. I do like this servers actually. Which is something that did change in patch 4.0. Servers can go into this surveillance mode. In the latest patch they did change it so they don't make that awful sound they used to make, and make it very obvious that they're very, very good for just keeping an eye on up to. So Volticus is going to start to move out here now with the mines and marines. And okay, a couple of medivacs are going to fly onto the map here now. I'm going to try and pick these up and drop these off somewhere in the Protoss base. The marines are going to stand back just to help try and defend this base here, but Solo just pulling back those stalkers. Not really trying to take sort of engagement. Yeah. My apologies, we do see combat shields and 3 more barracks now going to go down here for Volticus. So looks like he's going to be very, very committed to that barracks style of play. Scan goes down here now. Scan go. Was a scan. So Volticus just going to poke in here with these marines, see if he can get anything done. Widow mines, a bar up here. Yeah, just poking in. There's a garden shield is up here for the Protoss player. Does have a couple of them as well, which is going to be quite difficult to break, but he is going to stem forward here once again. Just focus firing down these stalkers before finally pulling out of them. See a fairly even trade, neither player really using too much, slightly in favour of Protoss actually. We do see +1, +1, +2, +1 even now for Terran player, +1. I do believe saw a concussive shells finish up there as well, and now a Ghost Academy coming down here now for the Terran player. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, 4 forges. Apparently 3 is not enough. We need 4 now. This is the new Protoss meta. I'll see if we actually does want to cancel one of those here in a minute. Finish up. Okay. So going to expand that 4th Nexus into the back there as well. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Solo really wants to go for here with his charge on the way here now. So we're going to see something like that Zealot. Obviously going to see some Marine's just going to poke around the back of this army and get some economic damage done on the third base here for Solo. No, it's not really getting too much done, just picking up a couple. And these observers are very nicely placed with Solo. You can see more or less exactly what's going on as Voltus just try and nip around with the medivacs to get some drop damage done. Well, back in Voltus's base, we do see a lot of marauders, fire bats coming out here. Ghost Academy has finished up, so we should see some ghosts on the way here. Yes, we do. Ghosts now on. Well, nuke on the way here. See it. No nuke here, just yeah, +3 attack. Here for Volticus, +2 armor as well. And Volticus is now going to move out once again with this Marine Marauder based army. Single sort of medivacs here to help just elsewhere, and a couple of liberators coming in. See what with this army, see if he can get it done. Solo obviously very well aware of what's going on. Once again with these observers just cruising over the armies. The army count is very similar here, so this engagement kind of come down very much to the micro. Very nicely played there by Volticus, actually pulling back his army so that he can get those Protoss players into the kill zone of the Liberators. Very aggressive stalk forward there blink forward there from the Stalkers does take down those Liberators and force Volticus back. Very nice. Volticus has managed to establish his fourth base behind this there, which will upgrade to a planetary some room secure that. So, most on still haven't seen that nuke just yet. No, go for nuke play. But 3 more ghosts are on the production team. It'll be interesting to see what he does want to get done with these ghosts. Liberators coming out here now. Orders, Marines, Widow Mines. Just going to continue with this, very much with this style of play here. Volticus does obviously have their supply lead here now as well, and upgrade lead. +3 attack will be finishing up very shortly. See if Volticus does want to go ahead and Marines are going to poke forward, but Solo now bringing his army up round onto this 5th command center to destroyed. Volticus going to loop round up behind this now, and those liberation zones are going to go down and go to work on these more. Volticus funnels in with the rest of his army here. Marauders going to be dealing a lot of the damage here on these Stalkers. Looks like Volticus is going to manage to clean this up. Very nice. Those Liberators kind of tuning there like, yeah man, yeah, you guys have got this, we'll just keep an eye on this ramp for you, yeah? No worries. So Volticus now going to push forward with this army, once again passing over those observers. So not going to be a surprise here to Solo once again. We'd like to see Volticus just chuck down the scan and pick. Ghosts are going to get spotted moving across here now as well. +3 defense in the way, but still no nuke here. So I can use one. Ghosts purely for the sniper. Yes. Setting up a nice defensive line here for the Terran, and that observer does go up, so he will be able to everything that's going on here. We'll very easy to be able to see those weapons before they can get their shots off. These guys coming in here now with the EMPs. Just removing all of the shields from those stalkers, so nice early EMP there. Forcing Solo to pull back and regroup. Doesn't look like 105 spy weapon. Solo going to engage into this once again. They do manage to pick off all of those liberators there. Volticus going to eat a bit of storm as he continues to push forward, and is going to have to get on out of there. The Stalkers, very nice aggressive blink forward there to actually pick up that medivac. Very, very nicely done. Everything looking pretty equal here on both sides of the map. Boss is looking very much the same. Mineral income, again, not too different there. Solo actually having the slight lead on me value at the moment, despite actually having this supply. But Ghost Cloak coming up. And I think this could probably lean towards Volticus going ahead as well. +3 air attacks here, +3 defense just about to finish up. You see a DT has made its way into the main base of Solo and is going to start getting to work on its CB. Volticus not actually going to pull anything back to deal with this. We do see one natural mineral line here as well. Looks like Volticus just wants to push forward with nice CMP there actually. Yeah, on the High Templar. Solo not got any observers here at the moment to really keep a spot check on these units. Volticus is going to commit with this attack. But I think Solo really has quite a bit too much to hold this off. Those DT absolutely annihilating the mineral lines down there, and I think if Volticus doesn't make it through with this attack, Solo is going to be in a very, very strong position to put it back on this, and Solo looks like he's going to clean this up without too much. Nice there again with Stalkers. The single order try to tackle this army without success. So, okay, so the DT is now moving back towards Volticus. Yeah, not a lot of mining going on the other side of the map here. Right now, we do see this base mine. Main and the natural mineral lines have been. Volticus has no gold, but we see a few doors coming down here. We can see that mineral mining coming back here. Evil this out. Solo got a very, very, very nice arm. Bit of mine does manage to get a shot off there, but not getting a huge amount done. I think he just that Robo coming now. Volticus desperately here now trying to hold on. See this match through. Those ghosts having to retreat their observer, obviously helping them see what's going on there. Do manage to pick up a couple of storms do come down there, and the ghosts not quite managing to get those EMP off to hold this just yet. Solo is going to push forward with these units, and Volticus' armor supply ever dropping. I think this could just get Solo here, gonna take the win. It's going to be 3-1 here, 2 lost in translation. 3-2, sorry, my fault. Very well played here from both players though. Volters is just going to try and hold on a little bit. Running these SCVs around to see floods. Oh. The Volticus actually, no, I thought he was going to try and force a. Just going to try and go for some sort of base trade there, but Blake's going to pull all these back, and there we go, we do have that GG. So third match there will indeed go in favour of Lost Inflation. Very nice play there between Volticus and Solo. So we're going to go ahead here, get into this next match. Okie dokie, right, so spawning here in the bottom right hand corner. Representing Psionic Aftermath, it's November. And in the top left hand corner, sporting the green probes, lost in translation, it's Ia. Or Kaya, I suppose they call him. Interesting use of special characters there. Ia. Another mirror match up here, Protoss versus Protoss. Here with the very nice Void Prism trophy there. Beautiful. Fortunately no trophy here on the other side for November. I think November just doesn't do tournaments though, because she's bad for him. Just gonna loot her. Okay, so better pause there. Right, okay, so both players think the speed is a yeah. Let's speed it up for them, shall we? Anyway. Standard opening here, although an extra gateway coming down here for Kia. So I guess we're going to see some one basic question here. Kia. Triple gateway going down here. The main. No expansion, no tech. Just yet, obviously, the course just finishing. I expect we'll possibly see commitment to a port gate or November here, just sticking with that standard opening, double gateway with typical there, opting to go for the Sentry Stalker opening, while on the other side of the map you see that double adept opener there, triple adept, actual fact, third adept coming off with that additional gateway, and then Stalker to yeah, actually chucking down the proxy pylon on the bottom side there. So gateway on the way yet, but I expect we'll probably see a fourth gateway down on the bottom side here. There's two pylons that get thrown down. November going for the Robotech here, and the expansion down behind this as well. I don't know if actually seen main, so she does know that there are three gateways. She knows that there's not that standard level play. It's probe here just checking for that expansion, which I don't think will be coming out here. Oh, depth shading nowhere. Very nice block there by November with that pylon cancelled to stop these adepts pushing forward, and there we do see that additional gateway coming down here on the lower mid side. Walk gate about to finish up here for both players, and Kia is going to go for a very, very aggressive 4-gate all in. Pro production has been cut completely, and it looks like it's just going to be pure stalkers from here on out. Very Calderin fashion. 3 additional stalkers here warping in. A robo facility on the other side of the map. That's something a bit. Don't tend to see a robo with a 1 base or. November is just going to send out this across the map there just to have a little scout on, so they know. He's going to know obviously already that it's fully 1 base, as you can see behind. That there is no further production there. Here, take down this nexus with its early aggression from the stalkers. First Immortal is out on the map here now though, so see what they get done here. The depths are going to shade up the main. Get a little bit of economic damage done here. While that dolphin. Here a dolphin. In chat asking if there was a dolphin. Okay. So yeah, it does actually expand behind this. Not going to fully commit to in here. We do still see Proxy is going to continue to produce more and more units. Zealot's actually coming out here now. Orc here. Just an observer going to come out from that robo. Kira is going to poke forward again here into this natural base and see what she can get. No charge on these zealots here, so they're just going to get off on the approach. And Kia, may you get the cancel on this nexus here? Very nice. Actually using the November's own Guardian, own force fields there to stop November engaging onto the stalkers. November is going to now push out with this army. No, not going to actually force the down there. Recall here from Kia to the other side of the map, and immediately is force back down to that proxy. Probe just going to come out here and check the proxy here. Going to see very shortly that there's not a lot of units actually defend this, just 4 sentries. So you can very comfortably now just push in with these units and take this down before Kia does get back. Gonna have to be a little bit quicker here because Kia's units are now coming in, but the recall there for November just going to pull these back and stop them taking any further damage. That Nexus is going to try and get finished up here once again, but Kia once again pushing in to see if he can deny this second expansion, first expansion even, second base, the natural there. But it looks like November will get this one to finish up as he pushes Kia back there very nicely. But more and more Immortals coming out here now for November. We do have Charge on the way, nearly finishing up here for November as well. On the other side of the map we do see the Twilight Council only now going down. Our expansion finally is getting saturated for mineral mining there, but the main Kia's economy not really where it should be at this point in the game. It doesn't really appear to be doing much in the way of pro-production either. As November has managed to saturate both of the bases, the main is now starting to mine out here anyway, but Kia once again just going to try and push forward and harass with this army and try and deny some mining time here on this natural base. But does manage to push back here. We do see these 2 shield batteries doing a lot of work. I say dolphin. Yeah. November really gonna have to start building this economy here. But again, somehow Kia actually now having the lead. Pro production is now back underway. Both of these, all of these four gases made it up here. Here in a very good position. Really managed to get a lot done with this continuous kind of poke forward. It's once again going to try and get this natural nexus down. It's going to be a huge loss here for November once again. Here just continuously forcing November back onto that one base, which quite frankly nearly mined out. Only 4 mineral patches left here to mine from. November really struggling here. Her base is here just being very aggressive. Note to self: future PvP matches. 4-gate proxy with a robo to keep poking them natural. Very good. November will now finally clean up this proxy. I think Kier has decided that by this point he's done enough damage here. He has managed to deny that natural times now. While it was constructing, and managed to destroy that on the 4th as well. And November, again, really going to have to do a lot here to get back into this game. Kia continues just to build up. Dark Shrine is coming down here now for Kia. C+1 attack on the way. Plenty of gateways, Robo as well. Double Robo, in fact. Yeah, Kia's just transitioning now into a full macro tech up kind of style. Not expanding just yet, but I expect we should probably see another Nexus coming down here very shortly. Not then some sort of aggressive move out here very shortly instead. So the DT is walking in here on the low ground with this army. Coming out from Remember, just going to send out this hallucinated oracle to see what's going on inside of the map. See that single robo down in the oh, she's seen him. He knows about the robo and the forge in natural. He knows she can see all of the tech structures. She can see the DT. She's got her own Templar archives coming now on her side of the map. Observers. We do have an observer out here already. That is going to help to hold off these. Kier now is going to move out fully with this army. He's going to choose just to go for that aggression, not going to expand behind. I think Kier is just going to close this out. Attempt to close this out. Just going to dart around to the side with his. That's quite a nice move. So chucking down the hallucinated stalkers there in the front, and Kier does now move back in once again onto that natural base. Warp Prism, no idea where it was, but November out. Now makes it 2 in favour of that is I just type the series there for so there is still the ice matches to go. Obviously they won't decide the outcome series, however I will have to leave it there just for a moment, but I will be back on a little bit later today and I will cast the remaining ace matches there as well. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. See you again soon.